What is up, everybody? Back with the second episode of Joe NHL Rebuild 50 Overall Franchise Mode. As you can see, Matt Molson was quite a stud this year. 57 points for us, 23 goals. Not bad at all. So let's look at the draft class. So Jack Hughes is almost guaranteed the first overall pick. Overalls wise, probably not, but just because of the pure fact that he's high elite, that he's going to go first. And I was told by I Don't Give a Chuck that I should draft J.C. Comrie. That's exactly what I'm going to do in this episode. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. He said elite winger, which I do need. It's true. I could also go for Sestito, but I'm going to go for Comrie. So let's sort by potential, just see if there's any studs potentially in this draft later rounds. A 5th round Nicoletian, Vitaly Nicoletian, Warren Beta, and so sorry, the neighbor's dog's barking. But the top 5, not quite sure. We know Comrie, Sestito, and Hughes are probably in whatever order 1, 2, 3. So I don't have any other picks this round. No, the Ottawa Senators, they won the cup. That still shocks me. And they put Hoffman on the trade block. That's ironic. Well timed. So Jack Hughes, 72 overall, high elite, goes first overall. Gonna be a year before he can play, unfortunately. So I'm either going to go for Sestito or J.C. Comrie. I like the high elite odds better than the medium top 6. So 81 overall, not at all a bad pick. Let's see how the rest of the top 10 is going to go for this draft. Seriously, Hatcher's an 82. Okay. So no Sestito so far. Hopefully not going for Sestito was the right move. Fred McGinnis. That's interesting. Give me a second, I'm not sure what that noise is. There's Sestito, so that was a bad pick. And Sestito falls out of the top 5. That's interesting. Tierney's out. Sim 2. There. Okay, so we had the first pick of the second round, but let's see how the rest of the round went. Any medium elite steals? Okay, I saw one there. Soleil, a hybrid goaltender. I saw Nolan Foote, high top 6 forward. Drops out of the top 15, actually. I mean, he wasn't projected top 15, but still for a high top 6. I wasn't planning on taking a defense just because of our need. Since we picked up Bachfest, we already got a potential top D-man. So how far of a reach would it be to... Okay. Scatchard's a medium starter. I think I'm going to have to trade him. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. We'll make a trade. Oh, we have another pick this round. Round 2, pick 20. 220. I'm not sure what that sound is. Let me go do that quickly. So the television upstairs was left on. Hopefully that wasn't too much of an inconvenience for y'all. Sorry. So I have Luke, and in the future of our franchise, we can basically trade Scatchard and possibly package the two for a decent prospect. Okay, so I'm trying to make a deal here with the Dallas Stars. Julius Honka, second and a fourth, but the value's been on our side, so I'm going to add another fourth. So we got Scatcherd and Glebov, we got rid of 2 goalies we don't need, and picked up a quality player, I think. Yeah, quality player in Julius Honka, and 2 more picks this draft, so I definitely think that paid off. I don't know who I'm going to go with, either Seabrook or Trevelyan. It's only the second round, so it's a bit too early, and we only got 30 seconds left. But it's still only the second round, so it's a bit too early to go for Nicolishin. We're going to go for Trevelyan. 7th D, you've got to be joking, right? Let's just get some paint. Oh, Seabrook's a starter. Kudobin, great. Salt on the wound. So we got the first pick of the 3rd round. Let's see what we can get there. DeSalvatore, he's a high fringe starter. He could end up being a... there was no league interest. Dang it, I messed up there. But he's a backup, so he can be a decent AHL starter for his career. That's probably all he'll do. No unknowns with high league interest. Okay, there you do. Top 9 forward. Brett Budgel. Oh, he's 48 overall. He's gonna need to start developing though. So then, send that pick and let's see what we can pick up here. Looks like a 3rd round. They might go for Nicolishin. Probably not. Maybe McCann or McCain. I can't really see what's there. I can't see it at all. Vitaly Nicolishin. I think I'm gonna go with him here. I'm gonna go with him here just to make sure. And he's low elite. So that's nice. He's 19, so he's got a bit of time to develop. So we're building our franchise from the ground up. So let's make a pick here. Oh, we had another pick this round? Wow. That's a lot of picks. Seventh G. Ow. Let's see if there's any salt in the wound after this. Nope, they're all... Oh, we have the 420 pick, 4th round, 20th pick of the round. So 420. It's interesting. Who am I going to go for? None of them really appeal to me. Is there low bottom 6 forward? Maybe no. There's 2 low bottom 6s, and then there's that Hjalmarsson up there. The low bottom 6s have a higher chance of becoming like a top 6 or elite, and Starg is another below 40. Okay. So we're looking for who, if they turned out good? Gugno and Hjalmarsson? Yep. Gugno and Hjalmarsson. We'll have to see them. Okay. Dang it, Hjalmarsson! Seriously, you're low elite? I mean, I wasn't going to pick you anyways, but seriously, you're low elite. And of course, Gugno's a low top 6 forward. Limp claps for my drafting skills. I'm drafting amazing this time. See if I can at least make the best of it with one more pick. That top 9 could be something. Not completely sure what that's going to turn out as. I'll just scroll down and see some stuff. There's two of Pierce's, Pierce and Pierce. So I'll go for the top. Oh, he's a bottom 6. Seriously, okay. Pierce is a bottom 6. Nit is a bottom 6. Harley the 7th D. Pierce is a bottom 6. There's no difference between the two Pierces. Oh. Aww. Okay, Luongo, one of the goalies I was looking at potentially, is only a high HL starter. He probably won't play much of a career. Out of curiosity, should I start a Be a Pro goalie mode? If you think so, leave a comment down below saying Be a Pro goalie mode would be cool or something along the lines of that. And I'll see what I can do about it. I might go for one of those exact backups because I mean a backup in the 7th round isn't half bad. I might go for the high bottom 6 just because he can't really drop. The worst he could drop to is the AHL top 6 forward. I'm not sure. Mr. Krebs down there. Not Krabs, Krebs. I'm not seeing anyone that is interesting so far. No league interest. None of these guys have interest. Yeah, I shouldn't be scrolling down this far. This is all the Zs from, like, the Q or whatever. Most of them are French, I'm pretty sure, just based on the way their names are pronounced. I'm probably gonna, yeah, should I scroll up? There's an AHL starter high league interest. I mean, I should just go for the backup. Jeez. Okay, none of them have league interest. Give up. I should just give up. None of them have league interest. Why am I wasting my time doing this? Yeah, I'll just... Oops, I sorted by type. I'm gonna get a bunch of hybrid or stand-up goalies or whatever. There you... Butterfly. Okay, both the backups are butterfly potential goalies. Or butterfly type, sorry. The potential's the exact backup, meaning they'll probably be either low or medium backup. If they were high backup, that'd be nice, but I'm just gonna go by, like, the top projected guy. No? Yeah. Yeah, why not? No? I really don't know. Yeah. AHL top 2D, you've got to be joking. Do I have any more picks for the rest of this draft? No, and the last one was an AHL top 6 forward. That wasn't a great draft, but it wasn't terrible. We got a few key elements for the future of our franchise. Weren't able to trade up or anything, but that's fine. We traded away a starting goaltender for a pretty good piece to the future of our franchise. Let's sim straight to the Resign Phase and see what we can have to sign for this year. So I'm here at the Resign Phase, and I'm gonna have to tender contracts to a lot of my skaters and a few defensemen. Matt Molson does not want to sign. Well, guess what, Molson? I will give you the most absurd contract ever. We're not paying Honka that bad. Only $2 million for a Zucker. He didn't develop great. Now we're stuck paying him $7 million. Listen, Molson, you're lucky that anyone would ever pay you $4.5 million. I'm gonna have to offer. Should I let Comrie into the hellhole? I don't know. I'll give Nylander a contract. It's almost it's a bit too late to not offer him a contract. Then he goes to RFA or UFA, depending on if I tender my contract. So I'm going to release some of these guys. I'll do the rest of the contract after I get off screen and let you know what I've done. So Matt Molson rejected our contract renewal. Maybe more money, we'll give him an offer. Okay, a lot of them, the guys I wanted to accept, except for, of course, Molson accepted. I'm going to have to way overpay Molson, I think. But, you know, he's putting up the numbers. I'm perfectly fine with giving him, like, $6 million to put up, like, 50 points. 5 million. Okay, 5 million. That's $1 million for every 10 points you put up, Molson. You better do it this year. And you better accept their offer, first things first. There you go. Okay, so that's $1 million for every 10 points you need to put up this year. We still haven't tendered an offer to CJ Smith. I don't really care. Felix Sandstrom, fringe starter, potential goalie, accepts. Okay, so Adam Bachfest lost Borrell because CJ Smith's not tendered qualifying. So did Alday. So now we're at free agency, and this is where the fun begins. I get to look at all of these guys. Blake Wheeler, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Yo, this is a pretty good free agent pool this year. For whatever reason, all of these guys just got thrown right down the drain. Must have been some cap troubles for a few of these teams. Because you're seeing there's a lot of teams that must have had cap troubles because they haven't tendered qualifying offers to a few of their pretty skilled players. So we got Blake Wheeler, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Artemi Panini, Panarin, the bread man, whatever. And Perlini would have been great for the Finn for the win some. We're a bit in franchise, but so we're just gonna stack Blake Wheeler's contract. Here, take like 8.9.4, like a $2 million bonus. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. How much should I give him? I think I'll give him a couple million over. Got him until he's 30. At 8.5 million? No, I'll give him. Is that gonna be enough? Because, I mean, we only have to overpay these guys for the first few years of their contracts. For, like, a couple years. Because I see us 3 or 4 years down the line being a decent rebuilder. I'll give him... But, yeah, I'll just give him 9 million. I mean, why not? And Panarin, I'm not sure if I should offer him one. Because he starts losing potential pretty fast. I really don't like that. He starts losing... As soon as he starts, and he's not very high in overall anyways, but he starts losing pretty quickly once he starts aging. Should I offer Panarin a contract? I mean, I don't particularly see why not, sure. He's not going to sign with us, I know that. If at most, we'll get 1 or 2 of these guys. At least. And there's a high chance we won't get any of them. I don't want him bad enough to give him much more than he wants, so... Let's give him 9.35, I guess. It's a big contract. For not an exactly tall dude. Wrecked. Okay. Nah. I don't really want him that much. I'll give him 9. I'm not giving him that big of a contract. What if I did a challenge sometime where I offered the people in money basically their height. So if they're like 5 foot, they get 5 million. I mean, they can't be 5 foot, but if they're like 6 foot, they get 6 million. It would be really hard to build a contending team because, like, there'd be people. But Pekka Rinne, I'll offer him a contract for sure, yeah. Which I'm doing right now. I'm just rambling on. That would be tough, though. I don't think we're going to get Rinne. I mean, if we do, I'd be ecstatic. Because then we might have a chance of him backstopping us. But, you know, I just hope he doesn't pull a playoff Rinne. Boone Jenner rejected. I didn't even know I offered him a contract. Blake Wheeler rejected, Panarin rejected, and Pekka Rinne and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. They say they like that we offered them how much they're asking for in terms of contract length. Sure, it wasn't the $3, $4, $5 million bonus we gave you. Why would you want that? That's useless. Buy yourself 5 or 6 more mansions with that money, why don't you? And then Rinne, you can blow some more games. You could flop in some more playoff Game 7s for us. Rinne's more of just until we're good, back on our feet, because he's not going to hold us overall, I don't say, for very many years, to be honest. And since we're 2 years into the sim, Rinne's already pretty old. We don't have enough players. I don't really care what the CPU sides for us. We're going to be terrible anyway. So I'll sim straight to the regular season, preseason, and I'll get with you there. So we're here at the preseason, and I just want to see before the upcoming season my lines. Okay, Zucker, O'Regan, and Nylander, along with Tlusty, Molson. What happened to Molson? He dropped again. He's an AHL. Is Molson seriously? What's his potential? I need to see that. I didn't just see him as an AHL top 6 forward, did I? Oh my god. Matt Molson's an 80 overall AHL top 6 forward playing on our first line in the NHL. So look at Nylander playing center. I mean, then we got Krisky down there with all them. And look at that first line. That is stacked. But then we got Adam Bachquist and Delzato. I could see that being a bottom pair next year. Unless Gould or the other guy passed them. And then our goalies, Pekka Rinne and Linus Ullmark. Ullmark's not a bad backup, to be honest. I mean, the future's not looking too bad for us. I still think we're not going to make the playoffs at all, even close. But let's just look at the trading block. I'm going to see if I can make a deal with anyone for a decent player. So Owen Tippett's on the block, and as a 76 at 20 years old, that is very impressive. I'd like to get him somehow. I mean, we don't really have anything, but look, we don't have a terrible prospect pool. Who else can we add on there that we want to take from them? I don't think they really have anyone great that we can take from them without being absolutely destroyed in cap or anything like that. We can take that RFA guy off their hands. I guess they can't afford either of them. So we really have nothing to give them. Zucker, no. That deal's not going to work. Just Tippett, maybe? I mean, yeah, that deal's not going to work. I'll see if I can find something else. So I just got this great idea of going back to square one by trading away Pekka Rinne. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? I'll go to goalies and then offer Rinne up on the block. Because we're not going to be good for the next few years, and so we'll see who wants him and what they got in terms of they could give up for him. Because we overpaid Rinne. Whoever takes out his contract is going to be a meme. We're taking out a guy who only wanted $6 million for $8 million bucks. So that's going to be my strategy in the future. Absolutely overpaying people. for people they don't want. Like absolutely overpaying people and then trading them away. Sorry, I'm tired. So who can I get here? I could get the Toronto's first rounder. And then what else can I get? No, I'm not going to be able to trade Rene for 2 firsts, am I? No. What can I add over here to sweeten up the deal? I could have a Boyd. I'll add a Zucker, but no, we'd be under 20 playable skaters. I could add some random guy they wanted to get rid of. Like, their most overpaid guy I'll take off your hands. I got tons of space. Jason Chimero's on an absurd deal, and he can actually play on our roster. That's the funny part. He's being paid like $1 million to do nothing. And then Carolina would be over the cap because of Zucker and Rene. Yeah. Oops. So I might have to put a draft pick on there, I think. Let's go trade Nicolishin or Boynton, but I don't think that would be very smart of us. Oh my god. Nicolishin, is it really worth it? Nah. They're not. You know what? We still got Boynton. I'm fine with trading Nicolishin. Around, or that. I mean, I don't really want to trade Nicolishin, so I'll give them a second and a third. We still got a second. And in return, since the value's been on our side, I want like a 7th or so. I'll take another absurd, overpaid boy off your hands. Take Chimera off your hands again. So that's gonna work. I think they ripped us off. I mean, I don't blame them, but we have 2 first, now we have 3 first-round picks for this year, so that's gonna be really good for the future of our franchise. So, thanks for watching, and as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to like this video, comment, and of course, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.